Hey, what's going on, guys? Killer6, and today I want to show you guys how to set up your Tiltify fundraiser in case you want to raise money for St. Jude while doing the hunt. It's not at all required, but if you want to do it, it's a great cause, and you really should. It's pretty easy. Anyhow, basically, just go to tiltify.com, as you can see right here. It's tiltify.com. And once you do that, you need to sign in, and you can sign in with your Twitch account. So let me go ahead and I'll sign out so I can show you guys this part. So just hit sign in and just choose your Twitch account because that is what we're using for this. If you are not wanting to stream, or if you don't have a Twitch account or whatever, you can obviously just make a new account using the sign up option as well if you like. But then again, if you're not streaming, then your fundraising, I guess, would be limited to Facebook and Twitter. But you know, any fundraising you do it's for a good cause, so it works out. All right, so once you are signed in, what you want to do is you want to do an explore, and you're going to type the hunt 2021. And as you can see right here, it is campaigns. Actually, these show up as mine, right? Yeah, this is my campaigns here. So what you can do is you can go down to teams, and as you can see right here, the hunt 2021 under teams. You click on that, and as you can see, from here, you can do view campaign, and then you want to choose support campaign. Now, if for whatever reason you can't find it through that first page, I will link this in the description of the video. This will be the actual browser thing. You can just click on that. That'll give you this option. From that point, you just want to click support campaign. Now, I've already done this. So what you'll do, though, is you'll make it, you'll call it, if your name is George, you can say George Hunt, or George does the hunt, or whatever. You can make the campaign any name you want it to be. Try and keep it short and sweet, though, because it's going to make a URL, and you don't want it to be some long thing. For the description, you can just say, like, raising money for the children of St. Jude, etc., etc. However you want to describe it, it doesn't really matter, because that's only going to be visible to people that actually look for that. All right, so now once you do that and you hit continue, I'll tell you what, let's make a fake one here. So we'll just say fake. And we'll say stuff. All right, so we'll hit continue, and then you just want to make sure that it's linking your live stream if you're streaming this. If you're not doing that and you just want to raise funds some other way, you can choose skip, but we're going to choose that. If you have a YouTube video that shows, you talking about your support of this thing, you can put your YouTube video in there if you like, but we're just going to skip on that. Now here, you can add an image. Now, on the actual Borderlands 3 Hunt website, we have assets up here at the top. As you can see, you click on assets, that takes you to this page called Arcade Effect. This is run by Pilot Place Games, who is just awesome, and he's even got like a little guide on how you can do your overlays and stuff for the hunt. But right here near the top, there's a zip file. When you download the zip file, that is going to take you to this. So inside the zip file, you'll have all these goodies. Let's make them larger here. As you can see, there is a logo large, a logo medium, a logo small. You can drop the logo small in on this page right here. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm actually just going to click that, and I'm going to go into the hunt, and I'm going to choose logo small. And you can even, zoom in and do stuff like that if you want, but the logo small is pretty well perfect for this. So once you finish that, just hit done. Then you're going to hit continue. Now, you can select the default media that will appear on your campaign. You can choose just an image, or you can choose your live stream. Choosing the live stream is probably your best option. Now, from there, you can set your goal minimum. So when you set out to start doing this, you can make this goal whatever amount you want. As you can see, the default's to 100 here in the box, but you can make this, $15 if you wanted to. If you want to start small and then work your way up if you want, or you can make it big, and then if it doesn't hit that goal, no big deal. But honestly, any amount that you raise is awesome. So, but yeah, if you want, just leave that set as default 100. Hit continue, and then at that point, you're all set. You just hit create campaign, and you should be good to go. Now, once you've done all of that, I'm actually going to close that out because I've already set up my campaign. So let me go in here. Let me go to my dashboard and under my campaigns. All right, so now under my campaigns, let's see, we've got, now this one is one that I was tinkering around with earlier. So the one that you just now made will appear right at the top. You can click on that, and that'll show you your campaign. Oops. Hang tight. I forgot to zoom this back out. My bad. Let's see. Transform, fit to screen. There we go. All right. So let me go back because I didn't properly show you there. But if you go to dashboard and then you go to campaigns, And then, as you can see, we've got the Hunt 2021. That's one that I just did a little tinker and didn't publish. I was just doing an experiment for this video. But the one that you just now made, it will show up at the top. So you click on that, and it'll show you how much you've raised, what your goal is. It shows you the campaign, the event that you're part of. And as you can see, we've already raised 165 for the hunt, even before we've started the hunt. We're still a week out, so it's a nice early start. But you also have your campaign URL down here. So if you hit copy on that, then what you can do is you can then put that in on your stream as a link that people can click on. Now, there's a bunch of different ways to do that. You can, so I'll tell you what, let's go to my Twitch channel real quick. And I'll take you to my Twitch page. Boop. All right, and as you can see in the chat, what you can do is you can, go on here, and then if you're using Nightbot, you can do ! add com, and then space, and then say ! Donate, or ! Hunt, however, whatever you want the thing to be, and then space, and then say to donate to the Hunt 2021 in support of St. Jude, yada, yada, yada. And then you would just put your thing on there. You'd say, please click this link or whatever. Please click this link, etc. Anyhow, you get the idea. So you would type that in, you'd hit enter, and that would set up your command. So then anytime somebody does ! Hunt, then that would give them the link to donate to the hunt. There's other ways you can do that as well. I don't know all the other bot commands, so you'd have to look those up for yourselves, but that's one way to do it. All right, so aside from that, you also need to then set up your overlays and stuff. So if you, again, go to the Hunt website and click on assets, and again, that takes you to this page, and download that zip file, you have an option to add an alert box. You have an option to add your score overlay. You have an option for cam overlays, all that good stuff. Now, I'm not going to do the cam overlay. I'm not going to do the alert box. I've already got my own alerts. I've already got my own cam stuff set up, but I will show you my OBS over here. And what we're going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to go to, let's see if I go stream live, that won't show you. Okay, so actually I'm going to go to stream live for a second. Just bear with me. I'm going to copy all my sources. Copy. Okay, and then I'm going to come back to desktop so you guys can see. All right, so I've already set up all these things, so I'm just going to paste them in real quick, but then I'm going to show you how to do it yourself. So obviously we're going to have the overlay, the St. Jude, and all that stuff. Now, let's see. So, okay, so there's the St. Jude. Let me, what can I put behind this so you guys can see this real well? Let me close all these things out, and I'm just going to open up tell you what, I'll open... Actually, if I just make that big, maybe that works. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, you're going to see multiple copies of the screen or whatever, but just focus on this box right here. This box that has blue outline right now. That doesn't help, does it? All right, anyhow, basically what you want to do is you want to get your St. Jude goal widget. Now, to get that is going to be on your Tiltify page, and you want to go to your overlays option. Click on overlays. And I've chosen the compact overlay is what I have here. You also have the Tiltify overlay 1.0, which will cover the entire top of your screen if you want to do that. I've done that one before. You can also kind of customize it. You can choose custom colors, fundraising event colors, all these things like that. That's a little more complex. So I would say choose one of these top two options. If you decide that you want the compact one like I did, then you hit copy overlay URL, and then you go back into OBS. What you want to do is you want to, on whatever scene that you're working with, for example, let's start with my live. Well, that doesn't show you what I'm doing though, does it? Okay, let's go back to this. This is kind of complicated. All right, so under the live, I would do the St. Jude hunt. So what you want to do is you want to click on the plus symbol down here, and you're going to choose browser source. So browser is what this thing's listed as. So click on that, and then you can name this whatever. You could say St. Jude overlay, and just hit OK. And you want to make source visible. Make sure that's check marked. It should always be check marked by default. All right, so then you're going to take that URL that you copied from this page over here. Don't know how well you can see that. This URL that you copied over here, and you're going to paste that in here. So as you can see, it says overlay.tiltify.com, and then @killer6 K6 the hunt overlay. yada yada. And you can make this any size you want, or you can just leave it the default size for now. And if you know how to do custom CSS, you can mess around with that, but I wouldn't bother. So just hit OK. And as you can see, that makes this overlay. Now you can scale this overlay. You can make it any size you want. So kind of, eyeball that to what's good for your stream and all that stuff. But once you have that done, then, you just put it in place up here. Really need like something that has like a better background for this to show up on. Let's see. What I need is I just need a blank page or something. Yeah, actually that'll probably work better right there. Okay, so now you guys can kind of see it a little bit better. That's what I should have done from the get-go. All right, now additionally, I'm taking my hunt overlay that came from that assets pack, and I'm also going to have a hunt's point option, which should be, I don't know where that's showing up as. Hunt points. Ah, they're way over here on the side. Okay. So, and I want that to be up at the top so it's visible. All right. So, and this works kind of like Photoshop and other programs where everything's layered and you can move things to top and the bottom. You do want this, your St. Jude thing to be on the very top. And then I would say, if you want to do like what I'm doing, I'm going to layer my hunt scorecard thing underneath of it. Sometimes it's hard to grab things in here. So if you click on hunt overlay, why is it not letting me like move it? There we go. So then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to make this kind of about the same size as that, and then just shrink it down. And then let's make this bigger so I can actually see what I'm doing. And so once that's about the same size, then I'm going to lock them so that I don't accidentally move them. Obviously you can tinker with this a little bit more, make it a little bit nicer. And then once I have my points, oops, I clicked the wrong button. I want to unlock them so I can move them. And then you're going to make those whatever size fits in there. The font for this is mentioned on the assets page as well. It is a pay font. You don't have to use that. You can use any font you want for this. So that's all there is to it, man. Again, once you have these, you can lock them in place. Now for your points, you are going to have to manually edit that each time. So the easy way to do that is what you want to do is you want to make a text file, text GDI is what this thing says. And then you can call it whatever. You can call it hunt points, which is what I'd name mine, something like that. And then you're going to choose your font. And this one is Countach or something like that. I don't know how it's pronounced. So I went Countach, bold italic, and then just choose the largest font size there, or you can manually type it in as well. So 72, and then in the text file, you just write number 1. And then down here, you want to give it a stroke, an outline. An outline is what it's called. And I made my outline size, I think 3. And then set the color for the outline size. So outline size 3. Set color as black. Hit OK. OK. And voila, that gives me a brand new number file right there. So as you can see, I've already got one. And this, you can change the size of it to whatever size you need to fit into your box there. But yeah, that's basically it. We added the overlay, the hunt overlay itself. That thing right there, the one that has the score, we just added that as an image. So plus, and then choose image, and then name it hunt score box or whatever you want to call it. And then choose to go to your downloads or wherever you saved the hunt assets. And that's going to be your scorecard.png. And you choose that. And as you can see, there it is. So, yep, that's all there is to add those things in. And again, you just got to know how to like layer your stuff and move things around. It's pretty easy, but if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me on Twitter. It's just twitter.com/killer6, KI11ERSIX. I'd be glad to help you guys with any questions you have about this leading up to the hunt. Thank you guys, and y'all have a great day. Take care.